Matkifla Ravashi. Ravashi asks on Rava, and he explains the Mishnah in a different manner. Can you really say, like the explanation of Rava and the Braita, the second that is mentioned in the Mishnah is to say that he was quiet in it? Midi shatak katanei. Does it say that he was quiet in the second? Doesn't it say explicitly that he had pigul intents, first, the second, and the third? You cannot say, you cannot change this. What are we dealing with? It's not talking about three ways, three manners of, having pigul intent or whatever. We're dealing with where everything was in one way. He had pigul intent during the first application of blood, also in the third, second and third, pigul intent. It would go up in your mind to say, he does it according to his first intent. Why does he have to have intent for all the rest? If he thought for the first, why do you have to state that he had pigul intent for all the rest? Right? Who would say? We're at the fourth, Kamash Malon. That yes, he had done pigul intent for all of them, even the fourth application of blood, and the korban is pigul. Gemara asks, page Mem Bet Amud Bet, Daf Mem Bet Amud Bet, 42b. Gemara asks, how can you explain that like that to the Brisa? Bain. The Brisa states between the first and the second and the third katani. That is indicative of what? That he had intent during the first, the second, or the third, but not of all of them together. Not all of them, but also not together. Kashya. So the synopsis of this basically is, now the conclusion we can say more correctly, is that the explanation of Rish Lakish in the view of Rabbi Meir is that which he has stated, that a thought of pigul intent during a half matir, because pigul is only where he had intent during the first half of the matir. By means of this, we say that also the second half is done according to the first da'at. And this was not refuted from the Brisa. It states that you can have pigul during parts of the applications of blood regarding the blood, the offerings that are brought inside and into the sanctuary. So even there, the intention is that he thought to have a thought of pigul, intent pigul, in parts of the matir, first matir, and the last are continuing after them. Therefore, they're done according to the first machshava. Amar Mar, carry on. Zat Hashem until the Mishnah. Gemara explains regarding the day of the questioner, the sugya holds that Rabbi Meir holds that pigul is also in a half matir, half perimeter, even when he's not doing the second half and with intent of the first half. If you look at Rashi, Dibur Matchil Amar for that. Amar Ma, it was brought down earlier, the words of the Brisa, in the manner that there was pigul in part of the matonis of the blood that's brought into the Heichal and the Kodesh Kodashim. Rabbi Meir Omer, if the offering is pigul, the offering is pigul, and one is liable for it, kares. Mikdi Amar, manner where he had, in case where he had pigul in parts of the matanos of the applications of blood, that's brought into the Heichal Kodesh Kodashim. Rabbi Meir Omer, pigul karet. It's pigul, it's transgressed, and one is liable for karet. Mikti karet lo mechayev, ad shikrevu kol matirav. Karet is only transgressed until all the permitters are sacrificed. In other words, karet for eating the meat is only if all the matirim were offered. Just like it says yeratzeh by a kosher korban, pasul, so too yeratzeh lo yeratzeh by pigul. You learn this from this. Ma'atzot kasher, the offering is not kasher until shikruvu kol matirav, until all its permitters are offered. The blood will be thrown. That's a Torah state. Afartzat pasul, so too for the pasul to become yeratzeh. It's not pigul until achikruvu kol matirav, until all of its permitters are offered. Or like machshevet pigul. And it wasn't stated by a psul, besides a psul of pigul. In this manner, that he was mefagil, he did pigul only in parts of the applications. For example, he had pigul intent in the applications inside the Kodesh Kadoshim. Since he had intent inside, psula, it's pasul, keman deloi ade dame. It's as if he didn't do, ade means hazor, he didn't sprinkle the blood. Ki hadal made, when he goes back and he does the sprinkle of blood,